but in other respects it is weird compared to what we would understand today. And that is largely because, go back to 600 odd years ago, the church would not allow the dissection of human bodies. It was very, very rare. And so all they could rely on for their teachings, apart from experience, were the workings of Galen and Hippocrates, one of which didn't actually exist, but these texts were probably about at least 1,000 years old to the medieval barber surgeon and the physician. So it wasn't exactly cutting edge stuff. But they treated the symptoms somewhat similarly to today. The person who, well, go back to square one, there really are two types of medical practitioner back then. There's the physician and the surgeon. The surgeon, or the barber surgeon, normally learns on the job, and he's not an academic. He will cut your hair as well as pulling your teeth out and chopping off limbs. The physician, though, was a learned man. He'd been off to a foreign university for 5 or 6 years, very similar to what a medical doctor would be doing today. And the physician, he would diagnose what's wrong with you and be a sort of a lifestyle guru. And in the respect of the second, the lifestyle thing, he is somewhat similar today. He would say, for instance, you should take regular exercise. You should eat fresh vegetables, but he'd tell you to boil them. That'd be one different thing. Not over imbibe in the sins of flesh, whatever they are, and to live a quiet life free from noise. So that's not a lot different from how you might be told today by your doctor to conduct yourself to longevity. But when it came to the actual diagnosis, it really goes out on a limb, because they believe that as our world is made up of 4 elements, earth, wind, fire and water, so our bodies are made up of 4 humours. And it was vital to keep those humours in balance if you were to remain healthy. If you had too much of one, you would get unhealthy. So I suppose really it's like 25% of each of the 4 humours, but I don't think they thought of it quite like that. The 4 humours were yellow bile, black bile, blood and phlegm. And everybody is made up of those 4 humours. Even you, sir! Yes, you, sir! Are made up of 4 humours. Yellow bile, black bile, blood and phlegm. I haven't had so much fun since I made a kid throw up a few years ago when I was extracting a bullet.
You've done it now!
So,
You haven't cut anything off yet.
no. Anyway, where was I?
It's this horrible man here.
Humour, thank you. Humour. He obviously didn't have a sense of humour. Now, an example of diagnosis. This was passed by the highest authority in the land, William de Caversham, this morning at about 7:30. And he's left this with me. He says he's feeling a little bit unwell, and would I diagnose he's ill? Well, I said yes, of course I will. Because I have a state-of-the-art uroscopy chart. Trouble is, of course, this is painted by some chap with the available colours that he has, so no 2 uroscopy charts would ever quite be the same. And this one, for some reason better known to itself, they put the writing round the wrong way in a couple of places as well. But that won't stop me. So, William de Caversham. That one? Yeah, that one. Ubricular I don't know. I can't read Latin, but of course he would have been able to read Latin.